E-hailing drivers in Kenya have ended a 2-day strike protesting against rising fuel prices and their impact on their businesses. The strike was led by the Women Commercial Drivers Association of Kenya and supported by the broader Transport Sector Alliance, which includes bus and bike operators. The decision to suspend the strike came after ongoing negotiations, with drivers now encouraged to resume work safely. The strike, which began on Monday, was a response to a recent 24% increase in fuel prices, attributed to global supply disruptions caused by the U.S.-Israel-Iran conflict. The Transport Sector Alliance, which represents a wide range of transport workers, including Uber and Bolt drivers, Matatu bus operators, and BodaBoda bike riders, had coordinated the protest. The chairperson of the Women Commercial Drivers Association, Nyambura Kogi, confirmed the suspension of the strike and urged members to remain organized and continue documenting the true cost of driving in the country. The association highlighted ongoing concerns, including fuel prices, platform commissions, safety risks, and the need for better social protections for drivers. Despite the temporary suspension of the strike, Kogi emphasized that the struggle for fair fuel pricing and better working conditions is far from over. The rise in fuel prices has placed significant pressure on transport operators, who are already dealing with high maintenance costs and low fare rates. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The Women Commercial Drivers Association, in particular, pointed to additional challenges such as maternity protection and the lack of recognition for the tools of trade used by drivers. The association's statement also acknowledged the courage and unity shown by drivers during the strike, calling it a demonstration of solidarity and discipline. The fuel price increase was announced by the Kenyan Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, which cited global supply chain disruptions as the reason for the rise. The conflict in the Middle East has impacted oil and gas supplies, leading to higher prices across the region. In Kenya, this has had a direct effect on transport operators who rely heavily on fuel for their businesses. The strike and protests had initially caused disruptions in major cities, with drivers refusing to operate their vehicles. The decision to call off the strike came after continued discussions between transport groups and authorities. However, the Women Commercial Drivers Association has made it clear that the issue remains unresolved and that further action could be taken if conditions do not improve. The association has urged drivers to continue documenting the costs associated with their work, including fuel, maintenance, and platform fees. This data could be used in future negotiations or advocacy efforts. The broader Transport Sector Alliance includes a diverse range of operators, from Matatu bus drivers to BodaBoda bike riders, all of whom have been affected by the rising fuel prices. The alliance has been instrumental in coordinating the response to the fuel price increase, bringing together various transport sectors to demand fair pricing and better working conditions. The Women Commercial Drivers Association's role in the strike highlights the growing influence of women in Kenya's transport sector. The association has been vocal about the specific challenges faced by female drivers, including the lack of maternity protections and social benefits. The decision to suspend the strike does not signal an end to the movement. Instead, it reflects a strategic pause to allow for continued dialogue and preparation for. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Future actions. The association has made it clear that it remains organized and ready to take further steps if necessary. The next signal to watch is whether the Kenyan government will take concrete steps to address the concerns raised by transport operators. This includes potential measures to stabilize fuel prices or provide financial support to drivers. The Women Commercial Drivers Association has also indicated that it will continue to monitor the situation closely and may call for renewed protests if conditions do not improve. The ongoing negotiations and the association's commitment to advocacy suggest that the issue of fuel prices and transport operator welfare will remain in the spotlight for some time.